Every World Cup, when the final group stage match day comes around, all 4 teams in the group play at the exact same time. No staggered kickoffs, no waiting around, everyone plays together. But that rule didn't always exist, and the reason it does now, one of the most disgraceful moments in the history of football. Spain, 1982. The World Cup had just expanded to 24 teams for the first time. One of the new faces, Algeria, making their World Cup debut and doing it in style. On day 3 of the tournament, Algeria pulled off what was described as one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history, beating West Germany 2-1. It was the first time an African or Arab nation had ever defeated a European side at a World Cup. The whole football world was watching. Algeria then lost to Austria 0-2, but bounced back to beat Chile 3-2. They finished with 4 points. On paper, they were right in the mix. But this is where the complication starts. After Algeria beat Chile, they had to sit and wait. Their group stage was done. The final game, West Germany versus Austria, had not been played yet. Here's the points table going into that final game. 2 teams from the group advance. West Germany needed to win. A draw or an Austrian win would send Austria and Algeria through to the next round. A West Germany win by 3 or more goals would send West Germany and Algeria through, but a West German win by just 1 or 2 goals, that would send both West Germany and Austria through and eliminate Algeria. So the Germans and the Austrians went into that game knowing exactly what they needed. It was June 25th, 1982, in Gijón, Spain. West Germany scored early, a header in the 10th minute of the game, 1-0, and then, after that, nothing. For the remaining 80 minutes, the game essentially stopped. No tackles, no attacking runs, no urgency. Both teams passed the ball around in their own halves, almost like they were in a training session. Afterwards, the West German keeper said, "I saved everything I had to save. 2 balls came my way, 1 back pass and 1 throw-in." The stats tell the whole story. In the second half, a staggering 58% of passes were played backwards or sideways in their own halves, compared to a World Cup average of 41. There were just 2 shots in the entire second half. That's the fewest of any second half in the 60 years of World Cup data. The crowd knew too. Algerian fans waved banknotes at players, shouting it was fixed. Spanish fans chanted, "Let them kiss." Even the TV commentators gave up. The Austrian broadcaster told his viewers to turn off their televisions and went silent for the final stretch of the game. The German commentator said, "What's happening here is disgraceful and has nothing to do with football." The final score was 1-0 and both teams playing advanced. Algeria, the team that had beaten West Germany, the team that had made history, was eliminated. The match became known as the Disgrace of Gijón. In German, they called it the Non-Aggression Pact. In Algeria, it's still called the Scandal of Gijón. It was called the World Cup's bitter taste in the New York Times. You get the picture. And Algeria actually filed an official complaint with FIFA. The federation called it a sinister plot. FIFA investigated and found that no rules were technically broken and no action could be taken. But the pressure was impossible to ignore. The game had made a mockery of the tournament on a global stage in front of millions of viewers. So, because of that, FIFA acted. Starting from the 1986 World Cup in Mexico, all final group stage games in each group would be played simultaneously. Both matches at the same time, no team could know in advance what result they needed. No more sitting back, no more stitching up a third team while they watched from home. It's a rule that has been in place ever since. Every World Cup, every Euros, every single major tournament, all because of that one game in northern Spain in 1982. What did you guys think about this story? Comment your views down below. It's so interesting.